how about Kentucky? Scared Georgia. They were at home. The offensive line has struggled for Kentucky all year long. What we thought we might see, I thought Ole Miss would outscore them and put up big numbers. Kentucky used the perfect formula. They used the only formula they could to win the football game. That's the problem. Like a lot of teams, there's only a few teams in the country, about 5, that can literally play any style and type win. Like Georgia got down, they showed you they can still score, so they got a chance to stay in games. They got a chance to win different ways. Kentucky has to play great defense. Kentucky has to possess the football. Kentucky has to stay in running situations, not passing situations, the way they've protected their quarterback. They did all of that. Brent, 22 minutes to 8 minutes of the first half time of possession, 1 penalty, 0 turnovers. They hung around, and they made plays, and they won the football game.
And the biggest thing was, to me, watching Ole Miss is how much of Ole Miss still depends on the running game to get everything going for them. And it's the past few years watching Ole Miss and watching their offense, when it's third down and definitive passing situations, it just leaves a lot to be desired. Now, when they get the tempo rolling and they're getting first downs, it's a whole different look. But the drop, to me, that they didn't have any answers when it was Kentucky stopped the running game, and it became in some of the drop back game or some of the different things that they had to do when it was third down. Because I think it was like 1 of 10 at one point. Yeah, 1 of 10 on third down for Ole Miss. That doesn't you can't win football games that way.
And Ole Miss is banged up at running back, but I really think they missed Quinshot Judkins because he was so physical and broke so many tackles. And then guess what they did? After they broke tackles and got another first down and another first down, now they wears you out. Like now that Ole Miss tempo can just wear you out. And I thought they lacked that. But here's another thing, too, about a great coach. Mark Stoops is a great coach. Mark Stoops is a phenomenal football coach. He's disciplined. He's tough. The best part about Mark Stoops is Mark Stoops learned. And what do I mean by that? Against Georgia, 4th down around midfield, should have went for it. Had nothing to lose. I think you shouldn't have really been in the game. I feel like you had Georgia in a spot where you could take advantage. You should have gone for it on 4th and kind of mid-range. How about this? 4th and 8 from your own 20. And Mark Stoops, with 4 minutes left, says, snake eyes, brother. Like, roll it. I got 7s. And they go 60. They go 63.
Sort of, hey, let's get the guy over the middle. It was a deep shot. Bomb
down the field. 63 yards. They punch it in a few plays later. By the way, little fortuitous, right? When the Wildcat QB comes in the game and he fumbles it into the end zone and they pick it up. And then their defense, gets a stop down the stretch. But
so speaking of that quarterback, I think that was a very great strategic plan from them.
For them to fumble into the end zone and fall on it?
To use him.
Great strategic plan. I agree.
But to use that guy, because that was how they were going to run the football a lot of times, was with the QB run game. And you weren't going to, like, Vandergrift wasn't going to survive that taking 25 carries and 25 hits. That guy come in, get some carries, positive yards, keep you in the game, keep the clock running. That was to me very smart by them.
Yeah, because they ran him a lot early.
Yeah.
I mean, they ran him a ton because he needed to run. But the 4-minute mark, 4th and 8, that was just stupid. I love when guys learn, man. They learn from mistakes. And Mark Stoops said, that's right, we need to roll the dice. Lane Kiffin did it at the 50-yard line earlier in the game, by the way, and got a touchdown, a 50-yard touchdown on 4th down. Yeah. So a lot of big plays made on 4th down.